Hey, what's going on, guys? Danny here with you. Hope everybody is doing well today. We're going to do some quick price analysis for you for Shiba Inu, as well as go over some potential targets that we could be looking for. And as always, this video is for educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. All right, so since this video that we did this morning, we have not had very much in the way of price action. We just have continued to consolidate sideways right here. And we currently are respecting this trend line that we went over this morning for the bottom of our pennant pattern. And it looks like we actually have developed another trend line right here. So we go from right there to right there. And it looks like within the next, probably in the next 2 to 3 hours, we will have to make a decision of whether we continue to break bullish out of here, or if we do happen to come down, break this trend line and go bearish. We'll go over the RSI and some targets in a second. All right, and let me delete this line out of here. All right, and as you see right here, this blue line is actually the first descending triangle, the top that we had from a couple weeks ago. So if we do break this, this will actually be another very big bullish signal right there. Let's go over here and grab some targets for us. I'm actually going to do a couple different ones since we do have some different patterns right here. So we go from the top of this descending triangle all the way down to the bottom of the trend line right there. And I'm actually going to take it out from right where we did break out of this pattern right here. So our first target we could be looking at is right around the 66.91 area. That would be the first target. And we'll do one from the top down to the bottom of our potential pennant pattern right there. All right, take that over here. So that target would put us right around the 68.92 area, somewhere around there. And then since this is a pennant pattern that can be measured, we're actually going to do it all the way from the top of the pennant down to the bottom of the flagpole. So we can go from here and all the way down to where we did have this breakout right there. All right, and we'll drag this out right here. Excuse me. Drag that out right there. All right, and as you can see, that does put us right around our 0.27, actually just a little bit above it. But right at our 0.27 area would be the next target to look at after that as well. That is around the 71.49 area. All right, and then vice versa, if we do happen to break bearish out of here, let's go over some potential targets. All right, so I'm going to drag. We're going to do the descending triangle first. So, of course, from the top down to the bottom of the descending triangle. All right, and excuse me, that would put us right on the bottom of this potential pennant pattern that we talked about that we could actually form if we do break bearish out of here. So that target would be right here around the 47.37 area. And of course, our Fibonacci is still drawn out from yesterday. Nothing has changed because our levels are still the same. We have not made any higher highs or lower lows. So of course, right now, we are hovering right around the 0.382 area right here. If we do happen to break bearish, our next two targets short term would be the 0.5. That would be at the right around the 54.26 area or 54.42. And of course, the 0.618, that would be around the 51.71 area. So somewhere around here. And then, of course, our 0.78, which would actually line up fairly well with the bottom of our pennant pattern if we happen to come all the way down and do touch that. That would be right around the 47.97 area, or actually around the 47.82 again. All right, and then if we do happen to break even lower than that, I don't think that's will happen, but of course we can always just check to see. We'll do this pennant pattern. And somewhere around here, that would put us a little bit below, right around the 4,500 area. I don't think we'll go that low, but of course we always want to be prepared just in case. And that would actually bring us down pretty close to the bottom of our potential descending triangle right here. Of course, let me zoom out. We still could be in a larger descending triangle anyway. All right, so since we do have a couple touches right here, a touch here, and then this would be our fourth touch. And then we also have touches down here. So we have well over 4 touches. So this is a valid trend line right here as well. Of course, I do believe this actually is another large descending triangle that hopefully we're getting ready to break bullish out of somewhere around there. That's my hope anyway. Let's go over here and check out our RSIs and see how we are looking. All right, we'll start out with the 15-minute chart. All right, so over here on our 15-minute chart, our RSI currently is right around the 50 area. We do have a slight trend going up here, which of course is this trend line on the bottom of our pennant pattern. Our stochastic is right around the 48 area. We are getting, it looks like a little bit of a bounce right here. Hopefully if we do come back down, or we do have all this room to work with to begin with anyway, but if we do come up here, hopefully we'll come back down and continue bouncing out of this trend line right here, and which would indicate that we would probably break bullish out of here and actually break through this major trend line right there as well. We'll wait and see how that does play out though. All right, over here on the hourly chart, our RSI currently is sitting around the 47 area, and the hourly stochastic we have come all the way down and corrected. Looks like we are forming yet another possible trend line right here as well. So again, the same thing. Hopefully we'll get a bounce right here and start heading back up. We have all this room right here to work with, which would potentially put us right around here, I believe, before we have to hit this trend line and potentially break through that. And over here on our 4-hourly chart, our RSI currently is sitting around the 40, 47, 48 area. And our stochastic has just about come all the way down here. So hopefully in the next couple hours, we'll start trending back upward. And we have all this room right here to work with, which is great to see. And over here on our daily chart, our RSI currently is sitting around the 57 area. And stochastic is starting to point upward now. And so, of course, the next couple of days, like we've said in the past previous videos, hopefully we will begin our next big bull run. I'm starting to get more and more bullish as we look at this chart. All right, so just again, we'll go back over here to the 15-minute chart, see if anything has changed. All right, so we still are getting a bounce right here, which is good to see. What I'm hoping for again is hopefully we are bullish enough right now to continue this trend line right here. And our hourly and our 4-hourly chart are looking really good right now, and also our daily. So my hope is that we'll continue this trend line, hopefully bounce off of here, and then potentially retest this trend line here, and then hopefully we have enough steam to break through right here. That'll be very bullish. And then of course we'll be looking for our targets up here that we did go through. And just to reiterate on that, we want to break through this level again as well. And then the next ones would be right in this area that we talked about. And our next major one would be the 0.27, which is the 71.49 area. And the target we want to look for after that would be the 0.618 around this 79.24 area. But that's just a quick update for now. If I see anything overnight change, then I'll do a quick tweet. But hopefully, of course, we actually did already break bullish out of this once down, and we actually came back down and retested this trend line a couple times, came back up, and now we are retesting this line right here. So hopefully we'll actually get a bounce right here, and we'll see how that does play out. But again, I do appreciate each and every one of you guys that are subscribing and all of our new subscribers, and appreciate everyone. And also for everyone that's coming over to our Twitter, I appreciate you guys over there. Make sure you do subscribe to or follow us over on Twitter. That is at Only Crypto Cycle. And again, that is at Only Crypto Cycle. The days where I don't have enough time to do a video in the morning, or if I'm rushed on time during the day, I will try to make some tweets on there and give us some updates. But again, I hope you guys have a good evening or morning or wherever you guys are located in this world. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you guys have a good evening and take care. Thanks.